لله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.
Alright people, so it is the 7th of February and I'm sitting at my desk. It's about 4:15 p.m, just about to finish work. Got a call from brother Bilal Abdul Kareem. Things have been kicking off here and he basically wants to do a live show with me tonight, 8:30 p.m. So I thought, why not vlog the experiences, right? So I'm currently just at my desk. I was actually writing an article for TRT World News, which is the first for me. So inshallah that goes well. Keep us in your du'as and let's see what happens. Nighttime driving to the destination. So alhamdulillah, we are on our way deep into Syria. We're going to Bilal's new studio. Obviously for security reasons I can't tell you where that is. And to be honest, I don't even actually know where it is. I'm going to meet a person who's going to take us somewhere. And you know, it's one of them things. Being a journalist in Syria is not easy. You know, Bilal's done stories on ISIS, then people want to kill him bad, and he's done stories on other people. So freedom of speech is something that's, you know, a dangerous thing to want to do out here. So basically, phones are gonna go off now, lights are gonna go off now, and we're on our way inshallah.
2 hours later.
So basically we just arrived at the studio, and you know, many people think that it's nice and glamorous.
It
you
is
know, they
nice.
say OGN News, Bilal Abdul Kareem.
It is glamorous.
But show us the lights. Look at these.
Yeah. So turn it back this way. So as we were talking and everything, how do we turn this thing off?
So basically what I'm trying to say to you is, like, if you guys really actually knew where we were, because lots of people want to kill this guy, because being a journalist in Syria is probably not the smartest thing to be, especially when you look like him. Like, try walking down the street in Syria with this guy.
One person told me one time, he said, Bilal, look, you gotta blend in the crowd. Why don't you put on a hat?
Alright, when we're getting started,
I gotta get ready.
he's got to go put his makeup on, you know? And
hello, I don't put any makeup on, thank you.
And by the way, we don't have no lovely ladies coming over and, you know, putting blusher on our faces and stuff, and no mirrors. You know, look at me with my grizzly beard and long moustache, and, you know. Okay, so do you want to explain to us what you're doing?
Wardrobe is off for the night. All right, you caught me.
You see, my wife was saying to me, you know, why don't you wear a nice shirt like Bilal Abdul Kareem? You know, people are going to be watching this and they're going to be like, mashallah. But me, I'm just like, you know, I'm an aid worker. I'm rough and grizzly.
Yeah, well, you know, when I show up on camera and my outfit is all beat up, the first one I hear from is the wife. Oh, why did you wear that shirt? That shirt is terrible. You wore that last week. So, this is for you, baby.
Raquel, I'm sorry, but, you know, mashallah. What can I say, man? Mashallah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so basically I want to show you what the high-tech lighting looks like in this studio, yeah? Alright, 3, 2, 1, lights, action. So basically what this is basically a plastic tub with some LED lights in it. This is what you call, mashallah, amazing improvisation. You can see the wiring here, some metal pipe, and that's how we do the lighting.
The hill. Go on.
So basically, about to start.
Yeah. The guy on the right.
Generator has just conked out.
The thing is
And we
there.
need to go buy some diesel.
Yeah. So get 10.
I thought you said we are going to be done in half an hour, man. Yeah, what kind of bogus studio is this, man?
Hey man, what kind of bogus studio is? Because we got bogus guests. That's why.
So is this like a normal occurrence? You just like run out of, fuel when you have guests coming on the show, and.
Well, yes, it is actually.
Are you just doing it on purpose because I'm here?
Yeah. No, man, you know what it is. We here in Syria, and we don't want to use that as an excuse. We don't use that as an excuse for the output. But what happens behind the camera, we have to be realistic. We're in a war zone, you see? So, for example, if we put out an inferior product, I'm not. You're never going to hear me say, "Oh, well, we're in Syria, so therefore our stuff looked unprofessional." But behind the scenes, we do the best we can.
So, your studios and stuff, how often do you have to move it around for security and stuff like that? Is that something that you're worried about and stuff like that?
Well, let's see. We've changed studios in the last year. 1, 2.
You've been hit a few times,
3,
right? As well,
4.
right?
Well, yeah. Our studio was wrecked, and 2 people were killed at one point.
And this is the reason why he's not allowing me to use the net. I can't do no Insta, no Snapchat, none of that, because he's a dangerous guy. Innit? What can I say?
You know what it is that when you're putting out truth, people now these guys are at it again. But when you're putting out truths, people don't like that. And you ruffle people's feathers. And if they could, as we say, put the kibosh on that, they would be up for it. But I'm not.
Underground news.
Oh, yeah, baby.
One eternity later.
Welcome everyone from around the world. I am your host, Bilal Abdul Kareem, and this is Face the Truth. We are going to be talking about something very important here tonight, everybody. Idlib and the situation which has been taking place over the past few days. We're also going to touch on Eastern Ghouta, but we're going to need a little help to unpack some of the nuances in terms of what's going on. And we have a guest which has been on our show before, and he is the head volunteer for live updates from Syria, and he is Tawqir Talks Sharif. And I want to say to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As always, pleasure to be here.
Alhamdulillah, it's good to have you. We got a lot of issues. The situation is really, really serious. There is hospital after hospital being hit, which is not strange. The city of Sarakib was hit with chemical weapons, which is not strange. And unfortunately, most of the world is indifferent, which is not strange. What are your thoughts?
I think definitely we're entering into a new chapter of the war.
I'm blessed, praises to the Rabbil Alameen.
And there's a feeling of dejection, to be honest. When you sit and you talk to the people, they feel like they've been betrayed, not only by the external parties or the world in a sense, NATO, the United Nations, like for example OGN, that are going out there to these war-torn conflicts and covering.
I am Bilal Abdul Kareem. I am with the head volunteer of live updates from Syria, Tawqir Talks Sharif. Jazakumullahu khaira. This has been Face the Truth. And that's it from Northern Syria. We will see you next time, inshallah ta'ala. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alright, so just got home. And subhanallah, what do I say? It's taking a bit while to get home now. It's 10 to 11 past my bedtime. And what do I take from today? SubhanAllah, sometimes we think, what's the point? Are these live feeds? Is anybody gonna hear, what we have to say? Is it gonna make a difference? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need us and our measly actions, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see, Will we do the right thing? And that's what keeps us going. Ultimately we want to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We want to relieve the suffering of these people. And that's why sometimes we'll go to these secret locations and we'll go and film, and we'll try and get the news out there so people hear. And inshallah we hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts this from us, and maybe one day this will be a sadaqah jariyah for us, even if one person sees this and says, what, subhanAllah, these guys, look at the things that they're speaking about. They're speaking about real issues. Where are the ulama? Where are the scholars? Why are they not speaking about these issues? You know what, I'm going to go to my local masjid and I'm going to speak to my local scholar. And he speaks to his local scholar, and his local scholar says, you know what, let's have a community meeting. And they sit down and they have a community meeting. And in that community meeting, 2 or 3 other people that are there that are quite influential, they say, you know what, let's fund this institution that we're going to set up. And they build an institution. And that institution, creates, there's a bomb going off, creates, some of the leaders of the future. And that is a cause for change. So we got to understand, the moral of today's story is that change can happen from one person. Never believe that you can't do anything. Never think that you're powerless, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could make you a means for the hidayah, could make you a means for the beginning of something amazing. And we just have to be sincere. So ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept this from us. Preserve Brother Bilal for all the work that he does. He does a lot of dangerous work, speaking about the issues that he does. He's got a lot of enemies. And may Allah make all of us, anyone that's watching this, soften our hearts towards the suffering of the Muslim Ummah. And may Allah allow us to be utilized for the sake of this deen, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan for watching this vlog, Talks Vlogs. And inshallah, we'll be seeing you guys soon.